Sunday night opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They go play action with Howell. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be second down. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Faking the handoff. Howell. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Washington first down.
Howell throwing on first down here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go. Track. Tracking 60. Come 19. Come 19. Hey, smash.
Slot man moves right.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Here's Stanley to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 50. Trap 50. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Stanley. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And Howe will throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action with Stanley. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. It looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 27-yard line.
19 Lions. Go.
Stanley looking to pass. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is Stanley. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Buffalo 18. Let go.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Okay,
this will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Stanley. Over the middle, it's complete. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by 20 there on 3rd and 1. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much. Maybe a yard down in the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 14, Cowboys nothing.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther Street. Panther Street. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stanley. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
McPherson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Room past the 35, and he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Now, this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. First down, Howell to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. And he's got Booker. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14 to 10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack in the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stanley. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Street. Street.
Operating from the gun. Stanley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
On third down, here's Gibson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. They'll go play action. Howell slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Once more, Gibson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
Cut 19. Cut.
Throwing to start the drive. Stanley. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw on 2nd down, Stanley. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
At the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Samuel going to go in motion right. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. defense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Howell. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Gibson. It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Cowboys 10.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cowboys 10.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup taking it in. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 35, Cowboys 17. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A handoff running left is Gibson. Down to about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll go again with Gibson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 16. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Third down and 1. They'll run with Gibson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run with Gibson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
Yeah, they've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
Joey Sly on for the Commanders field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a dump off here complete, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Now an audible here into something else.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stanley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Unable to corral him. He fights through. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And he will find his man Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
It's a gain of 4.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the
throwing on 1st down. Stanley. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 33-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Here's 3rd and 6.
Chase Young on the tackle.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
10 through 11. 18, Pioneer. Go.
On 3rd down, Stanley. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Alert. Alert.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To throw on 2nd down, Stanley. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
Looking to throw. Stanley. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on second down. Stanley. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Back to throw, Howell. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Washington.
Faking the handoff, Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Second down, Howell back to pass. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Stanley looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing is Stanley. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Stanley. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Stanley to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
70 Ranger.
A play fake. Now Stanley. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Okay.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both